Hello everybody and welcome to IshandFriendsTV with me, Ishanu. We've got a great game coming up today right now on CP Steel. This is between two teams, Team Succinct in the blue and Team IWGP in the red. Succinct, of course, with the tag SC. IWGP standing for Insomniacs with Gaming Problems, and that is indeed what they are. So this is, of course, UGC Highlander Season 9. Steel Week, CP Steel. It's not a 5 CP map, although there are 5 capture points. It's not a 5 CP map in the traditional sense, and we'll get to that. We'll explain that as the map goes along. But for now, basically what you need to know is that E is always cappable. At any point in the game you can cap E. Otherwise you cap A through to D sequentially, and as you cap A through to D, it opens up some drawbridges and just makes E a little bit easier to cap. Now, two teams, Succinct and IWGP, as I mentioned. Both teams actually with a 2 wins and 3 loss record. So at the end of this game, someone's going to bring it up to 3-3 for the season and be sitting like pretty at about 50%. And the loser is going to be 2-4, which is not where you want to be. Now, I don't know who wins this game. I've just been informed that it is a good game. So we'll see how it goes. It looks like Succinct has actually read it up with only the 8 players. I'm not too sure if that's what we like to be seeing, but there you have it, I guess. I guess time ran out. I have been here for a little while, but we'll see how it goes. So what we've got is the soldier and the sniper coming out, trying to get some work done, taking on A, excuse me. But it doesn't look like a great deal of work's been going on there. I would suggest that if we found whoa, there it is. That's the combo right there, just coming straight into A, and the heavy's been dropped by the medic. Really poor play there. It looks like NP, who's actually Pyro, that's how that's pronounced, actually went down there, so it looks like a fairly easy attack onto A. You generally don't see the sentry gun trying to defend up A too much. A is generally an easy cap, kind of a throwaway thing, a little bit like A in Gravel Pit. And you really want your sentry gun defense over on B, and it looks like it is actually doing work over there. So we're going to scoot ourselves all the way over there, through this little open up tunnel right here. See how it goes. The sentry gun actually did go down, so it looks like SCS, who was actually Skittles, did take it down with the sapper right there. So the thing about Succinct is that most of them, when they're wearing their tags, they only use the first letter of their name. That's why it's Succinct. Get it, everyone? Yes, very good. But so 49 seconds for the first cap, and I'm not entirely sure where the combo for Succinct is right now. They're getting a few like sort of disparate players trying to attack B. Level 2 sentry already back up. The scout's just trying to get work done. It looks like the spy is creeping in at the bottom of the screen there. We will see if he can get any work done. He just made it past the sniper there, seeing what silly buggery he can get going. But it looks like the combo's been boarding through E. That's actually a really nice play. Uber has been popped off onto the heavy there. He's spun up, desperately trying to get the heavy down, the engineer down. He actually does take down the sentry gun and the engineer, so we'll back up a little bit and see how it goes. He's taken a lot of players down, but the Uber is now out for IWGP, and that does take down Leda and Denzu D right there for Succinct. And the spy trying to get work done, probably won't get too much done right now. Soldier desperately trying to jump in, but Succinct really not doing a great deal. They have a few players that aren't actually on their core roster right now, and as we can see, only just now getting their 9th player in, which is Sidon, or tagged up right now as some reggae reference. So while we've got a little bit of a break, we're waiting for Kit, who's actually Kitten, UGC admin herself, and the medic for Team Tim Tams, currently murking right now for Succinct. We'll take a minute to go over the rosters. So we've got Denzu right there, D. Actually, I'm not going to give the full names. I'm just going to give the letters right there. So we've got actually we'll pause that for just a second, because it looks like, as you can see, at any point you can cap up E. Now, right now with only A captured, there's no drawbridges or anything. Those actually extend out right there, so you can have your classes walk across. But right at the moment, only the scout and classes that can explosive jump can actually get to it. And it looks like they will be bringing the combo out, only on about 70% Uber right now. Interesting to see, because Castiel for IWGP does actually have his Uber right up, and that heavy does actually go down. Uber is popped right now for IWGP, rushing forward, but Kitten actually does go down right there. So a little bit of a misplay there by Succinct, trying to bring in the heavy with the Uber, but just not getting anything done. So assuming that E-Cap doesn't really go too far, I will actually run down the rosters right now. So D for Succinct on the Heavy, Kit on the Medic, G on Soldier, K on Sniper, S on the Spy, Orbit, who is actually from the now defunct Team Faces currently. I'm not too sure if he's merking or if he's actually joined the roster for Succinct. I'm not entirely sure. He is rocking his native engineer. Loletta is of course on the Pyro, some reggae reference on Demo, and A on Scout. And over on IWGP, Castiel, Team Captain, is on Medic. Grandmaster Gandhi right there on the Sniper. And we do see a bit of spam actually coming in. Does take down the Medic and the Engineer and the Sentry Gun. So a little bit of work getting done, and getting some nice movement up onto the B point right now. Desperately trying to stay alive. The Medic actually does have 100% over for Succinct, and he's actually coming up right now. A lot of players dying right there. The Demo for Succinct, some reggae reference, actually getting a lot of work done in combination with the Heavy and the Medic right there. So could be a little bit of a long time to cap up B, but happening right now. And as we see JMH get actually 2 really nice picks in the background. And I'll explain about JMH's origins in just a second, but right now we'll stick with Kitten and see where she chooses to push the combo. It looks like they actually are going to wait for the door. Very slow to open this door. Trying to get from B to C. It's a very slow to open door, and it's basically to give the defending Team Red a little bit of time actually to get a defense built up on C before Blue has time to just rock forward and overwhelm C straight after B. There is another way. Excuse me, there is actually another way you can do it, and Kitten actually does get popped right there, so we'll see if she can do too much. Actually completely on her own right now, and looks like she's just going to be running away. So now that that's happening, and not too much looks to be happening on C, I'm just going to run down the roster of IWGP. Grandmaster Gandhi, Castiel, Random Gent, of course, on Soldier, and JMH, ex-Div 1. Ex-Div 1 in 6's Scout, so must be someone from IWGP, but yeah, great to see a high-ranking Div 1 player actually taking some keen interest in 6s right there, as we did see actually Spaz actually go forth and sap, which is great to see. And still left alive right there, and it looks like that Demo, if he's not careful, he's going to get picked. So yeah, Succinct actually a pretty alright place to be trying to cap this C point out. 448 for B is not the fastest, but a lot of cheap deaths coming out right now for IWGP. And Succinct staying as a unit, staying as a team with 100% Uber. And we'll cap up this C point fairly quickly. So I'll just run down the rest of the roster. Davette on Spy, a name that I cannot pronounce on Pyro. Mem on the Engineer, NP actually pronounced as Pyro on the Heavy, and Dr. Pog on the Demo. All of those for IWGP, but that Heavy actually looks like he might have gone down, and hopefully they do know that that's actually a spawn exit right there, and could very easily go down right now for Succinct. So we'll choose, who can we see? Let's stick on the, I was going to stick on the JMH cam right there, but he actually did go down, so we'll take Denzu as he drops down, probably looking to use the U, but there it goes. Targeting that Demo does actually go down, and a level 1 sentry swiftly follows, and it looks like as soon as I get a bit of cap time on this point, sandwich out right there for the Medic, that they're in a very good position right now. Nice reflect right there, 2 actually in a row for Loletta, protecting his combo very nicely right there. But it looks like D will be capped up very quickly, so what we'll do is we'll actually go over and have a look at how the C oh wow, headshot right there from K, or Rumpink, right up in the window there, overlooking E. You can actually get up there from A, actually, from Blue Spawn. So 7:32 for D. Quite a good time, and it looks like they're doing exactly the right thing, getting forward. The only way that Red can now get to E is actually through D, so the Heavy's just going to be up there, body blocking while 5 times on the cap. This E cap does take a long time to cap up right there. As I just lower us down a little bit and see how Denzu does. He's definitely trying to take down that Scout. Does do it. JMH dodged a lot, but 8 minutes and 4 seconds is a quite respectable time, I feel. Very respectable time for an E cap. So, I mean, it could go both ways. Definitely there, time for IWGP to be able to push this and cap out E, but also time for Succinct to defend. And as we saw, right now, with no capture points captured, E has not got those retractable drawbridges out to it, and the spawn is actually over there for red, as opposed to over there once B is captured. So, this map still can be a confusing map. I mean, I really like it. I think to successfully play this map, you need a lot of teamwork, you need a lot of communication skills, very crisp and clear communications, and you need to be able to have players working independently as part of a group, if that makes any sense, because it didn't when I said it, but hopefully you kind of understand what I'm trying to say. But this map really does require a teamwork, more so maybe than, say, a Koth, where there's only one capture point to worry about. But straight away we actually saw Grandmaster Gunny get picked by Rumpig right there, and we're down to 8 players again. No, down to 8 players for IWGP, not entirely sure what's happening there, but Rumpig also with a really nice shot on JMH there, possibly a cam worth getting on, as he actually does really nice work there, take down that soldier in combination with his own soldier. But Castiel did actually go down there for IWGP on that attack. He did pop the Uber, but didn't get a great deal done with it. And Kitten, in fact, stayed alive there for Succinct, so a nice little Uber advantage for her. Demo does come up, tries to get some spam out on the sentry gun, Wrangle up straight away to try and protect it. Letta getting a couple of nice reflects on the pipe, does eat one, and then finally gets another reflect going on the sticky. But the Demo coming in again does actually manage to take it down without the engineer for support right there. So let's actually jump on an attacking player's camera. Where can we find one? NP Pyro, that is, on the heavy. Only 13 health right now. Medic not with him right at that particular time. He's, let's see if we can find someone else. Castiel, here we go. Heavy sandwich out for Castiel, trying to stay alive there at actually a bit of a player disadvantage, but probably locally at an advantage, trying to take over this A point. 2 players now on it. Keeping his heavy all the way healed up. Heavy nice and spun up there. And basically this is what you see, is not a massive amount of defense on A, because what we'll do as soon as this cap point gets capped up, let's run us all the way over to B here as we go down the drop down, and it looks like a bit of sneaky stickies, maybe a bit of sneaky spy work happening in defense there for Succinct. Maybe even, is that a spy, or is that some sneaky scout work happening? Sneaky indeed, but that Dead Ringer spy, I think they might know it. The Pyro is definitely spamming around the combo, doing what a good Pyro does in spy checking. But as I was saying, so 6 minutes now left on the clock, and we do see more of a defense, sort of a concrete defense at B. Castiel died there. I'm really sorry, I don't know where that happened. Did they actually try and run through E? Is that what we're seeing right now? Castiel, yeah, back at spawn, did die. I'm not too sure why that was. K's been, that's Rumpig, doing really good work. Let's see if dies to the spy. That's not good. I was going to give him his moment in the spotlight and it just didn't work. But actually, everyone dying there right now. IWGP coming in and pushing a lot. JMH and the Heavy combining to do great work with still 5.5 minutes left at the start of this B cap. Only the 3 players left alive now for Succinct. Spy does try and come in and get a pick. Can he do something? Swing and indeed a miss. So not a great deal of work being done there for defensive B. Actually, most, I don't really know how it happened, but most of Succinct kind of just fell apart with just to the superior DM of IWGP. Interesting to see where they choose to push their combo right now. Let's get Denzu in defense. Maybe Sidon or some reggae reference. Who knows who he's referring to? Who knows what he's referring to? Let's see if he can. Actually, you know what? Let's switch ourselves over to E right now. It looks like that's where the attack's going to be. Let's go. As we go down and up. That's where. So you see, the drawbridge doesn't actually go out until either C or I think C is captured, and then D there's actually like a handrail to not stop you from getting knocked off too easily. But capping up this this E point, Succinct really needs to get their combo to rotate around. If they need to do it, because once E's capped, that is it. That is the whole kit and caboodle. That is the entire ball game. There we go. A little bit of sticky spam coming out onto the point now, knocking off the heavy, off the scout and the soldier, as G actually dropped to his death in the pit. G pit, of course, being the map. I'm going to christen this E pit. That's what I'm going to do right now, as I'm just like wandering around trying to find players. Got some stuff happening over on A. Interesting to note that once A is actually capped, you can run straight into E through that door that we see this Pyro just walk past. A bit of a Pyro on Pyro fight. He wins, this IWG Pyro, whose name I still can't pronounce, guys. So, not going too great. But But IWGP, Castiel, actually now with his 100% Uber, so let's see where they choose to attack with this. 3.5 minutes left on the clock. So certainly plenty of time to cap up D and then cap up E. The Pyro, the Uber actually did go out right now for Succinct. A little bit early though, was forced by the looks of things. It looks like that demo may have in fact dropped, as the Uber is actually now popped and over for IWGP. I feel like they need to be staying on D. They absolutely must cap up D if they want to win this. But the Scout coming in, Castiel trying to dodge and crouch and do all the things that a medic wants to do, but he in fact does go down. And that was again to the sniper right there, so it must have been a nice quick scope headshot there. And Denzu of course on heavy coming in to clean up. So a bit of bad luck right there, but there was really no support for them in their attempts to capture D, and you really do need the support of your team to capture D, because the spawn is right there for the red team. So a lot of Succinct players actually deceased right now. We're only about half up right now. Catching the Grandmaster Gandhi cam as he desperately tries to take down this demo. Doesn't quite do it. In fact, that demo K right now getting a lot of work done, and I feel like I've missed all of his shots. He's 36 points, 1 dom right now. The only person of the combat classes bettering him is the heavy. So getting a lot of shots, and I'm just missing all of them. And unfortunately, both times I've gone to his first person, he has actually died cheaply. So that's unfortunate. Maybe I'm a bad luck charm for him, who knows. But 2 minutes and about 5 seconds left right now. Ubers do go out. Let's try and catch that as we just fly through a wall. Sorry about that, guys. Both Ubers go out, and oh, that was lovely. Both players into the pit, into the E pit right there. Loletta certainly doing work, but Kitten also fell to her death. I don't know if that was pushed, or if she just spammed strafe when she really shouldn't have. Not entirely sure what the goal was right there, but 1 minute and 44 seconds left on this E cap. Going back and forth with the snipers by the looks of things. E seems to be where it's at right now. The side on desperately getting a bit of work done, and the Pyro again fell to his doom. That's really one of the things that I like about this map, is that E so difficult to cap if the defending team is allowed to get forward and get some sticky spam on it. So interesting to see where they choose to come from. About 56, about 60% Uber right now for IWGP. About 45 in response for Succinct. So about a minute left. That is more or less what we're seeing right now. Interesting to see whether IWGP can actually push forward and get it done. I don't know that they can. G actually body shots down JMH, and sticky spam coming out. That demo goes flying. Both demos go flying. In fact, definitely a little bit of a deathmatch battle right now. G comes in and saves his demo buddy. But only 45 seconds left. It's getting very desperate right now for IWGP. They have to move. They've got the Uber. Only one player down. They have to move. But oh no, they come in. Oh, they do actually take down the demo, so that is good work. That is good work right there, but they are on the point. A level 3 Wrangled Sentry up in that alcove does great work for this point. The Uber is actually out for Succinct in response on the heavy. All of the players dying, all of the things becoming deceased. That mini sentry, if they're not careful, that heavy will actually get dropped off. But no, that level 3 sentry does do work. Absolutely brilliant work there out of Orbit. Has been there for a long time. He has kept his gear up. That Spy does come in and try and get the sap right now, but I fear it's too little too late. Only the 6 seconds left, and this cap point cannot be capped in that little time. So this is actually a round 1 victory to Succinct. Some very nice defensive work there. Really just doing work, exactly what they needed to do at exactly the right time. That is it was actually genuinely some nice work out of Succinct, even using a couple of mercenaries. I don't know what the go is with that. They're actually down to 8 players right now. IWGP still sitting on 9, and I'm not too sure. Let's hope this second half gets underway pretty soon. But you know what? Due to the wonderful wonders of post, I'm actually just going to go ahead and stop this here, and I will see you back in this video in 1 second with the second round of this map, and see if, you know what, I'm just going to cut it. Alright, hello everybody and welcome to IshandFriendsTV with me, Ishanu. Just really quickly, I have Ruby with me. We're just jumping in really quickly. IWGP on the blue, attacking right now, and Succinct in the red. Ruby, where are we at in the game?
Not sure. Second or third round. We just jumped into this because VD did versus me, so it didn't look like it was going to start. Succinct at the moment's lost a lot of players. They've already lost A point. Looks like they might roll over and lose B point as well. IWGP looks like they've got a good strong offense going.
Absolutely it does, and that spec speed is horrible and makes me want to cry, but that's okay. So it looks like Pyro did actually go down. We've got the Demo and the Sniper camping up on B. I can't quite see where the combo is for IWGP. They actually popped outside of the spawn
I can't
door
move
of
over
E.
there to find out either because it's so slow. But,
Yeah. So they did actually
they
pop.
have popped near C, with the Pyro. And they've already got B, they've already got a player on C. It's very quick time already, 1 minute 43 for just 2 points. There's nothing defending C, and it's just a spike capping it at the moment.
Yeah, incredibly quick time. They're actually pocketing a scout right at the moment with the Pyro in support. They have brought their medic, and finally with the combo now, onto C. And a 5-time stack on C, which means it's going to be capped very, very quickly, which means we're looking at a blisteringly fast C point. That's going to be, what, 209? That's very, very fast right there.
So Sync didn't even really put anything up on C, preferring just to hold back a bit, hold up this defense, D defense. They've got their heavy medic soldier all waiting here on D. Meanwhile, IWGP is just putting some time on E there with the heavy.
E, yeah.
They've got the bridge there.
Yeah, Orbit trying to get his level 3 sentry up. Only level 1 right at the moment, so it's covering the point from the doorway of the little hutch there. Don't quite know where IWGP's combo is again, because I'm just going through the first person views right now, because this is like really laggy, this server, for like everyone. And they just popped onto an ambassador spy, and in fact got a kill out of that right there. I don't know if that's like right. I don't think it is. But yeah, it looks like we've got 2 players on well, there we go. On D right now. Only 3 players, in fact, left alive for Teeth for Succinct.
Yeah, this could be it. IWGP could get this with this very fast time to challenge. They're getting time on D. They could be putting some time on E now, really. It's just that sentry to take care of. There's no engineer with it.
Yeah, they're trying to get players on D, but the Pyro is actually running away right now from the Demo, and the Demo, in fact, does take down the Pyro. Yeah, this is horribly laggy. I'm hoping it's not just me. Oh yeah, Spy does take down G on the engineer there, and it looks like this is going to be really, really lightning quick round E-cap. I mean, like, Succinct is desperately trying to cap out to protect D right now, but
yeah, there's
it's not really where they need to be.
Points.
Oh, so this is going to be another failed prediction of mine. IWGP's maybe, I don't know. I don't know the state of the game right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
But there's a lot of time already on that E-cap, and the Demo and the engineer are still there, so they really need to get forward to Synced and try and stop this, because right at the moment, IWGP is in a very good position right now.
Yeah, they're not going to get Uber in time. That's going to cap before they get it, so they're going to have to just rush in now. Demo's trying to come in, trying to get that Pyro off the point. He does get the Pyro. It's so close
Soldier
to capping,
comes in with the medic.
Uber is ready, but can he walk onto the point in time, or is it just going to cap? There it goes. 4 minute 34. Very fast time.
That's a really lightning quick time. So it'll be interesting to see where IWGP chooses to put up its defences. I mean, if I were them, I'd probably more or less give up A and just concentrate on defending B. Maybe just have like a soldier to suicide at
Yeah, I
A.
don't think there's much chance that Succinct is going to try and go through all the points one by one, because it's not really enough time. They're probably either going to go A or B. A first and then through to E, or just go straight through the B direction, skip past B obviously because you can't cap it, and go to E. One of the two, but they're going to have to get that point rather quickly.
And the sentry is being set up fairly far forward actually on the B point. Sentry only really with the engineer and the sniper to defend it, so generally when you're running the sentry on B, you at least want the Pyro there, I normally find. But
yeah, a spike could ruin the whole setup.
But we do have like the combo and the scout on A, so
3, 2, 1.
yeah, let's do it. They're actually choosing to attack straight onto A, most of them by the looks of it. We had only the scout actually going out to A, with everyone else going to B. Sentry doing great work there.
Yeah, they just sort of failed their push there. Succinct didn't really get a lot done. Lost a lot of numbers. They will all respawn though. They haven't used their Uber, so.
No. So that's Kitten actually there. We've got quite a lot of mercs for Succinct right now. We've got Kitten, Orbit, and Joa all actually merking for them.
I'm not sure who K is, the sniper.
Rumpig. No, Denzu is rostered for SC.
No, K, the sniper. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, that's Rumpig.
Okay. K stands for Rumpig. I'll believe it.
Yes, it does. Don't ask me why.
Crumpig? Okay. But yes, Sync still hasn't got any points yet. They're going to need to sort of step up the game a bit, maybe try and get that heavy off that A point, that demo there. IWGP is doing a good job at defending these points. Looks like this game could already be decided. Oh, nice shots there from S, the spy for Succinct, actually taking out the medic. So no medic now on defense. Succinct will have a free Uber to push with if they do it right.
Yeah, and dropping down a few players, in fact, taking down the sniper as well as they come in through the interior. They are getting players on it 5 times on this cap, and they absolutely need to just hold this down. And there's only the 3 minutes left. They really need to get this done.
It does cap very slowly. They need to make sure that spawn is locked down and that other entrance from B side.
Yeah, Demo was doing a great deal of work, but he actually got knocked off the point and does go down. At this point, they've only got one person up at attacking A at the moment.
They might get A. They'll still have time to go through to E if they want to.
Probably
They
will.
don't-
I mean,
A, of course, opening up that extra door to go through in,
if he
which
plays
is
down
handy
right
if you're
now,
pushing A.
Spy's
Yeah.
trying to take out that heavy, doesn't actually get it done, all but takes him down with his Widowmaker. And actually, IWGP only have a few players up right now, so
Yeah.
they need to be moving now. Only 2.5 minutes left
As
on
soon
the
as
clock.
that door, you can see the heavy's just trying to peek through the door as it slowly opens. Coming through now with the medic. Don't quite have Uber yet, but they might try starting getting some time on. There we go. They've got to camp up that spawn.
Yeah, Heavy's moving forward now to camp it up, and that other Heavy got very much caught out.
Good
As
job
in fact,
there.
yeah.
Denzu taking out 2 very important players. And they've got that time on the point with the scout. It's actually looking good now for Succinct. Quite a few players down for IWGP. They just
Yeah.
need that time on again. They need that scout or someone to just jump on that point.
Scout did actually drop off to go and get health, but they've got Rumpig actually at the top, covering them on the sniper, and they do have the Demo and the Heavy forward.
Oh,
camping
this
up the
is
two
this is a
exits
very
there.
good push. Yeah, this could
Yeah.
actually happen. Maybe if they get that soldier to jump over, help cap as well. There we go. Times
Yeah.
3 on the point. Only 2 up for IWGP. So this cap could actually happen.
Absolutely, it could. Pyro jumps over and across and joins as well. This is looking more and more like an
All
unlikely
of the
Succinct
players in
cap.
IWGP are going. There we go. They've managed to beat
Scout
the
on the
time
point.
of 4:35. Oh, not quite. But I think it'll happen now. There we
Wow.
go. Very fast time was set, and then it was beaten by over a minute. So there you go. I'm not sure if that was the 3rd rounder yet. They're all calling GG. So it looks like Succinct
Wow.
won that game. 2-1 or 2-0. Not sure of the score yet, but there you go. Great final round.
Definitely, and well, my prediction holding up, so I'm very happy about that. So that's been that. I'm going to stop this recording right now, and we'll head on right across to the other server and see if the other